there, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Serenity Healing tarot spread. And I was called to do this because I want to put a big focus on healing. So let's see if Spirit has any advice or guidance for you on your healing journey. I'm going to start with this Liminal Spirits Oracle card to try to get an overall energy or some kind of advice on how or what needs to be healed. Let's see. What do we have for my Cancer Collective? One card, please. Alright. You got two. Let's do this again. Just because I have to read them from the book and it takes a little bit, so two is a lot. Let's do one. Just one, please, Spirit. One for... Okay. We've got the Star. And the Star is all about healing. So that's beautiful. Let's see what the Star says in here. Okay. Okay, the Star says, our ancestors have long oriented themselves by the stars, using them as guides to travel long distances over land and sea. In right, star is the term that describes what guides our path, the morals and ethics we use to navigate the world around us. Stars illuminate our journey even in the darkest of times. If you're unsure where to go, simply pick one reference point that appeals to you and start heading in that direction. You can always change the path you're on. Letting indecision ground you means missing opportunities. The stars do not reside only in the sky above. They are all around us. When you feel alone or in the dark, look to find the light of the stars reflected in the people around you. Be mindful of false stars. Fear, hatred, insecurity, jealousy, and greed are trials we face on the human journey, but they should not be our guiding factors. So what I'm getting from this, the Spirit is basically saying that on your healing journey, find that orienting point within yourself. Like you see, I have the compass here as a tattoo. And that's just a reminder to follow my true north, what it is that I truly want, what it is that I truly desire. And it keeps me pointed in that direction and just reminds me to keep heading towards my dreams, my wants, my desires. It helps me also through my healing to remind me that it may look dark in certain points, but there's always light to be shown in the middle of it. There's always something to be grateful for. Okay, let's see what the tarot has. What is the foundation for this reading for my Cancer Collective here? What is the foundation? Okay. Let's see. What is your advice on how to move forward? You got the Star again. So what I'm getting from this is healing is being encouraged right now because there's wishes that you are trying to manifest. And the only way that they can come into fruition is to heal the parts of ourselves or learning the lessons of what we've been through, you know, and really taking the light from it. Transmuting. Okay, let's see what you can do to help yourself. And then lessons you can learn. Okay. Alright, so the foundation of your reading is the Sun. And this is basically what makes you happy. What's going to make you feel like a child again? What can you do at this point right now to get to the Sun? And to get to the Sun is all about figuring out what it is that makes you happy, what it is that makes you shine, what it is that makes you feel warm, safe, at home, that true orienting point, like it said, that true north, the one that lights up your life. And the barrier you have for this is this Page of Coins, and this is basically saying to me that you're not accepting what God, the universe, is offering to you. There's a brand new opportunity that's right here, ready to be had. But in order to get to it, you're going to have to realize that that's something that will help you along your way. Or just maybe you're in a place to where you're very guarded and you're saying no to things, and it's a time to really say yes, because you never know how a person, a situation, a job could turn out in the long run. Don't take it at face value, because it could be very important on your journey, or it could even help you to heal. Okay, so your stars here is advice of how to move forward. That's all about finding that true north for you. You know, where are you headed? What can you do right now to start walking towards that? You can sit here and try to manifest all day long, but first of all, the star is here to remind us to have hope, faith, and belief that a force outside of ourselves is what propels things into our lives. What we speak is what happens. What we give is what comes back. It's the flow of the universe, right? So start walking towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest, even if it's just baby steps, even if it's like this page of coins, getting out of your comfort zone and starting to walk towards the things that are truly meant for you. And then what you can do to help others, we've got the Eight of Swords here. You may have felt in your life that you were trapped in your head by your own guilt, by your own fears, by your own limitations, by things people have told you over time that really aren't true. This girl is not stuck behind these swords. She can get out. And that's what you're going to help others, is by them either seeing you breaking this cycle, breaking this pattern, finding your happiness, or you're going to help people to get out of that trapped mentality. Show them how to move forward into something more fruitful. And then what you can do to help yourself is to move forward, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's all about change, getting out of that comfort zone, moving from a stagnated place into a more abundant lifestyle. And then what you can take from this, the lessons you can learn, is temperance. This is about mind, body, spirit, being in alignment, letting the waters flow, feeling the emotions. Don't stop your emotions, even when you meditate. And temperance is also a healing card as well. It's about healing the mind, the body, and the soul. Using those, it's almost like the magician's tools, using those tools and blending them into magic, you know. Really, the lesson to be had is you don't want to block off parts of yourself. You don't want to stop being loved. You don't want to stop taking action towards your dreams. You don't want to stop believing. You don't want to stop having hope. And it's all about using your mind, your heart, your soul, and blending them together into something that's so powerful, and it'll propel you forward into abundance, happiness. And let's see, what is the Sun about? I'm going to just get a clarifier for each. Oh, I don't want them all at one time though, Spirit, please. Just one at a time. What is the Sun about? Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, this is all about transmutation of energy, transforming things, because the Chariot is normally propelled by a dark and a light pony. It's almost like the yin and the yang, using the negative to transmute into fuel, into something lighter, into something that's going to help you move forward on your journey. It's about facing the dark, because a lot of people don't want to face it. They're like, I'm going to shut it away. I'm going to shut it away. I don't need to look at it right now. I don't have the time to cry. I don't have the time to heal this. I'm just, you know, and what Spirit is saying, in order to get to the Sun, you're going to have to move. And in order to move, you're going to have to transmute those dark places within yourself into light, so that way it can fire you up and move you forward. Okay, what is this Page of Coins about? Okay, it's clarified by the Magician. Yeah, in order to have magic, like I said, you're going to have to use those tools. You're going to have to use not only your mind, you're going to have to use your heart, your soul, your body. And in order to move, you're going to have to realize that there's magic in everything that comes to you. As long as you're trusting your intuition that this opportunity right here has come from the divine. Maybe this is something that you've been wanting to start since you were a child. Some kind of business. Could have to do with animals. You have the magic to make it happen. But in order to make it happen, you're going to have to move. That's why this is crossing you. Realizing that everything you need is within yourself, like this magician here. You can make that dream that the child within you has wanted to do for a long time a possibility when you realize the magic that's within you. All the bad you can use as fuel to move you forward. So the more bad you've been through, the more good that you can create. It's just the way that it works. And let's see, why is the star here? Oh, the Knight of Coins. Moving forward. Healing those parts of yourself and moving towards your true north. Because there's something that you want to create. There's something that you want to invest in. There's something that you want to do. But in order to do it, you're going to have to move. So you might have been stuck for quite a long time in this Eight of Swords energy. Or some other stuck energy. And it's time to just get out of your comfort zone. Even if it scares you, do that. And then we have the Queen of Coins on top of this Eight of Swords. This is about knowing who you are. You're grounded, stable, secure, abundant. And this is about you sharing that with others of how you got out of your head and created an empire with this coin that was offered to you back here. And that's what your soul mission is to do, is to transmute the energy from a fear-based into someone that's grounded, secure, knows her worth, isn't going to accept less than what she deserves. And so that's what you're going to teach others, or that's what you can do to help others, is leading by example. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. What is that? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's all about getting out of this burdensome cycle that you've been in. You've been carrying around a lot of wands that probably don't even have to do with you. That you've been carrying on so much for other people for so long that you're just tired. It's tired. It's old. You're worn down. You don't want to move forward because you're overburdened. So in order to move forward, you're going to have to lay these wands down. And that's how you can help yourself, is to lay these wands down in this painful cycle, in this burdensome cycle, and let the wheel turn. Because the wheel will start to turn as soon as you lay down these burdens of the past. Heal these parts of yourself. Surrender to the divine. Let the divine help you. Let the divine remove this weight that you've been carrying around for too long. Okay, let's see. What is this Temperance about? Okay, we've got the High Priestess. And again, the High Priestess and the Magician are a divine match. They can make magic. And so possibly after you heal this part of yourself, you will find the person that you can create magic with. It's intuitive. It's magic. These are the couple that's going to change the world. And so it's all about getting in balance, the mind, the body, the spirit, so that way you can embrace these things. This is all about intuition, letting spirit guide you. Like spirit has you in the palm of their hand, and they're going to create this for you. But in order to get there, you're going to have to like go inside and really heal those parts of yourself. Let your intuition guide you through all of this. I'm going to close it off with a Starseed Oracle message. But it's beautiful because you've got two stars, the Magician, the High Priestess. It's magic. Like, you have the ability to make magic. And maybe that's really all you need to see, is that people may have told you for a long time that you weren't worth it, that you couldn't create magic, that you couldn't do what it is that you set out to do, that it was too hard or something like that. And you really just need to quit worrying about that, because God's got you. Like, as soon as you let go and surrender and say, hey, I've had enough, let's do it your way now, you know, then things will start to change and you'll be able to move towards that true north. Okay, so you have the Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. You could be a singer. You could need to just share your voice with others. That could be your soul mission. maybe there's a frequency of sound that you could start listening to that will help you to heal. Like I listen to 432 megahertz healing sounds, and it's very peaceful, and it does help to like clear things out. And then diving deep, getting really deep into your emotions, seeing where these blockages come from, seeing where these fears come from, and then using them, like I said, transmutation into light, so that way you can share it with others. Because I see that this collective has something big to do with the High Priestess and the Magician. Like there's something big that's gonna happen for you in the future. It's just some healing that needs to be done so you can see your true worth. Well, hopefully you got something from this, my dear Cancers. I love you guys to the moon, stars, and Mars, and I'll see you in the next one.